Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt Lemax, Lemax Home Solutions. I'm here today. We had a custom built door. As you can see, it's really short for a cottage, and they're doing landscaping, so it might be kind of hard to hear me here. Now I'm gonna shut this door a little bit. So I've noticed even with some of my guys that there's been some. This is very self-explanatory how to caulk, but I'm gonna show you some things because I've noticed a lot of people doing some caulk jobs that are just absolutely horrible. And it's pretty simplistic, but we're gonna get into it. So on this door here, it's a shaker style door. As you can see, I'm gonna caulk the lines here. I'm gonna have to flip this around if I can. But I'm gonna show you a caulking style. Make sure I'm on there. I don't have a cameraman here. Okay, so it's important how you cut your tip at an angle. You don't want to just put a whole lot of caulk on there, but the great thing is always keep a wet rag. So I'm gonna apply about an even, oh, it's already starting to look kind of whack, but that's okay. We can fix all that. So I'm gonna run a pretty even amount down. I don't wanna glob it on and down into my corner. And I'm just gonna set that dripless down, and now you have this. Now a lot of guys will just come in, wipe it, fill in their cracks, and then go on about their business. Now if you look at that, it's pretty, it just doesn't look good, right? So, it should be self-explanatory, but have a wet rag with you, take it. Because all you really want is that caulk. Now there's some trash right there. Let me get that out. All you really want is that caulk to fill in the gap. You don't want to have a glob, especially not on a custom built door here. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm taking my wet rag. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure, but I am trying to find the wet spot. Wiping this down. No valleys, no gullies. Get this corner really good. You don't want to leave a lot of stuff in there. It's not hard to caulk, but it's really easy to make it look like crap, honestly. And I see it so much, and it is one of my pet peeves. So I'm gonna open the door so you can see a little bit better here. All right, so we got a little bit on the door, as you can see. All right, now here's one I did earlier. You can see it's filling the crack. Over here, see there's still some excess. So I'm gonna wipe that off with my rag. I don't want any marks. I don't even want it to look like there was ever any caulk. I want it to look like it was, and I can take my excess and wipe it down here. I want it to look like there was never even, it's just seamless basically. That's the word I'm looking for. The words have eluded me today. Wipe off that excess. I hope I'm getting all this. I'm trying to film it with a face camera forward here. You see this? Don't ever leave that. Gosh, it's so horrible. Get in there, whatever you gotta do to get that out. And then if you look at it from a straight angle, you shouldn't even see. You know, when you put your paint on there, you should just see a seam, no seam, you know? It's closed up. Let me show you something someone did. Yeah, right here. This was actually someone, sadly, who works for me. Right here. See this? This just smeared on. Like right there. Look at all that excess caulk. I don't really know what even happened here. I hate going behind someone else. And that person is actually coming back to fix their mess ups. But, oh, here we go. Here's another good spot. Where he caulked this door. And this door's already been painted too. So you can see how bad the caulk looks once it's been painted. Look at right here. All right. Now this might, right here. This might be okay on a Conrex job or a rental, but this is a cottage in a nice area So anyway, this was just a brief tutorial on caulking. Sounds so simple, but there is an art to it. It does not take a long time to do it, but remember the key things. First of all, a dripless caulk gun. Don't skimp on your caulk gun. I prefer this. It came from Sherwin-Williams. I think it was like 25 bucks. Dripless, you know, and they do wear out after a while, so you do need to replace it. Another thing, keep a bucket of water maybe. Keep your rag wet. You don't have to keep it that wet. But keep it wet, keep your finger clean. Don't have it all gobbled up. And then you can run it nice, clean. And you don't want to keep going in that caulk once it starts to set, or else you'll gobble it all up. All right, that was a brief tutorial on caulking. Super simple, but it's also super simple to mess up. If it's worth doing, do it right. If you have any other ways you guys like to do it, you want to throw it in there. Some people, you know, when they're caulking stuff, will throw a piece of tape on something to give it a clean line. But really, just my OCD goes nuts when I see stuff like this. That is like a no-go to me. So anyway, that's it for today. That's it for now. Happy painting, happy caulking, happy home remodeling. Have a good one.